Hey Chris, it's Chris here, owner of CNP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do yourself to bring more customers into your business. And they work by putting your business right in the face of somebody searching for your services in the areas that you target. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. And just as a sneak peek, we're going to get into this in a minute. But what you could be doing to get an extra 140 to 280 jobs a month if you wanted to. And the first topic that we're going to go over, getting right into it, is page content. Page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. You guys need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on that home page to be properly optimized with Google. And this will also give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. A buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase somebody put into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your service. For example, if somebody's looking for concrete contractors in Jacksonville, Florida, you know that one, they're going to be local, and two, that they're looking for concrete contractors more than likely to get a job done. And when you rank for these words, you come up first and get a lot more customers coming right to you that are just ready to buy. Now, it makes sense why Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for most things, because they have the most relevant and authoritative content, and Google rewards them for that. So in short, Google likes information, and in your content, you can strategically place keywords to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for it. And this is why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. Now, the biggest competitor that you have online in your area is going to be Jacksonville Concrete LLC. And really, they don't have anything special, which is going to make it that much easier to outrank these guys. They don't really have a lot of content on their front page, and their backlink profile isn't crazy. And that's the second thing that we're going to go into right now when it comes to optimizing your online presence are backlinks. To do that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of your website. Now, a backlink is just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through text or through a clickable image. So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this site sending your website a backlink. And the idea is that these links act as an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. And it's almost just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. Not all backlinks are created equal, though. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. And here's what I mean by relevant. If you had concrete or framing or any of those different sites linking to you construction, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons, right? Completely irrelevant. So take a look at the number of backlinks your competitor has, and you can actually see and use those as a roadmap to find out what exactly you have to do to at least get to the point that they're at and then surpass them. And just like the content, these guys do not have anything special. They only have 16 referring domains and only 77 backlinks. And guess what? Less than half of those even count, because the do follow links, they only have 7, are the only ones that actually push power to your site. But look at the leads that they're getting just from what they have, and they really don't have too much. Now let's take a look at some of their keywords real quick to show you the opportunity. So every single one of these keywords has their own search volume, their own difficulty for ranking, and they'll yield their own benefits. So concrete contractors in Jacksonville, Florida, right there has 400 searches on average every single month. And you're more than welcome to stop this video at any point, but there are 10s, 20s, there could be 30, 40 keywords here. Right, so there's a lot of opportunity because there's a lot of people in Jacksonville, Florida. So therefore, there are more searches. So I gave you the breakdown at the end of the video, kind of what I gave you a little flash of, and I'll actually break down how those numbers look and how many jobs you can actually expect to get from that. But let's take a look at a Google search real quick. This is my absolute favorite tool right here, and this is the Google Map Pack. That's because many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position means 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone. Organic ranking being down here, and all of the volume that we saw on the last page and all of the numbers that we're going to see on the next page, you add 40 to 50% of that, and that's what happens when you use these two strategies synergistically. So what gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word just as it is on your Google business profile into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking and your citations are hands down the biggest. And the cool thing about this too is that you can use this to rank in multiple areas all at once using the same Google business profile if done right. And that allows you to capture a lot more ground without having to target every single area's keywords using traditional SEO practices. So this is another reason why this is absolutely amazing strategy. It also captures all of the near me keywords, the around me, because Google will actually find that person's location and put you at the top if you're the most relevant option, and they will come straight to you. Once again, just another reason why this is such an amazing strategy. And once your content, backlinks, and citations are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. Now, this is just a fraction of the keywords in Jacksonville, Florida, but overall, the volume surmounts to about 1,870 searches. And with getting leads this way, your typical conversion is anywhere between 5 to 10%, 5 being on the very low end. And, if you have a completely bonkers, like only 10% conversion rate from people calling you to making sales, then it might be a little bit lower. But this is on average what you can at least expect by using these strategies. So 5 to 10% of the total search volume would be 93 and a half jobs, or 93 jobs on average every single month from using the SEO practices, or up to 187. Now, if you throw the Google business profile in there and add on that additional 50%, especially if you're capturing multiple areas, it'll be a little bit more than that. But you're looking at, on average, anywhere from 140 jobs to 280 jobs a month just in Jacksonville, just by using these keywords and just by using these strategies. Now, I don't know what your margins are, but if you multiply your average profit per job by the number of jobs you would get, how much could you be making this year if you use these strategies? What could that mean for your business, your family, and your future if you use these strategies? Pause the video real quick and do the numbers. So Chris, this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or have any questions whatsoever, just shoot me an email back, or you can give me a call or text message at 330-978-5004. We would just have a quick chat to find out exactly how much revenue you'd like to make, and I'll do the research to make sure it's possible for you and how long it would take to do so. And then we would talk from there. Either way, I would really appreciate at least a line of that feedback, just so I know you got some value out of the video and if I could have done or explained anything any better. Thank you so much, Chris. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.